Hey guys, it's Peng Forces here, and I'm gonna be showing you guys a point of view of my wizard gameplay here. I'm gonna be calling out random things and random events that are gonna be popping in my mind as I play the game. We're gonna be doing a Greater Rift 39. This is the second episode. If you want to check out the first episode, you can go ahead and check out Greater Rift Point of View level 38. So we did a 38 last time. We're gonna do a 39 now. Also, the items are the same, so you can go ahead and check out more detailed information. I talked about items a lot more than I am going to be doing right now. I'm just going to do a brief summary here. But let's go ahead and get right into it. I'll pop up the details. You can go check out the information there, and I'll refresh the buffs for that. So here we go. Sunkeeper, it's ancient. It's good for elite damage, and it's because it's ancient, we get even more damage. So that's good. We just got our Firebird pieces. We only have one ancient Firebird piece, which is going to be the pants. We've got the Firebird's eye, which is the off sorts, which makes it give us more damage, fire skill percent, and also crit hit chance. So you could go and check out the stats right there. Um, the reason why I like using one-hander is just because you have more options of using gear. So I'll be getting into that later. Let's go and check out amulets and rings. We've got the Stone of Jordan. I've been asked by viewers, which one do I prefer, Royal Ring of Grandeur or Stone of Jordan? And I prefer Stone of Jordan. It's just a powerhouse. It's a monster of what it does. You get 5% damage and you get elite damage. Both of those are treasured. Just Stone of Jordan is just amazing. And also you get that socket as well with Zai's Stone of Vengeance. The more distance we have, the more damage we do. Let's check out the other ring. Unity, we get a little more protection. It's everything that's on it is great. Critical hit chance, you get elite damage, and also I rolled for a socket, and it has Bane of the Trapped. I have Bane of the Trapped in there because Cormac is my supply of crowd control. He's gonna be the guy that's gonna be applying the crowd control, and I'm gonna be getting extra damage from him because of him. Alright, so that's the rings. Let's go and check out the amulet. It's got intelligence, critical damage, critical chance, and it's also the Mariah's Kaleidoscope, which makes it so that I get prevented damage from poison, and I get healed by it by a certain percentage amount. Go and check that one out. It's got a socket, which has a gem of efficacious toxin, and it's basically just more percent damage, more damage over time with the secondary passive, which is pretty cool. It does a lot of damage. You get 10% increased damage. So yeah, that's that. Let's go ahead and check out Bracer. Really important. Strong arm bracers. It does really well with Black Hole. And Black Hole is our main core damage. So we get even more damage because of strong arm bracers. What else do we want to talk about here? Let's go ahead and look at the string of ears. Just reduce damage from melee so we get more protection if we have to pass by minions. Not a problem. Firebirds just has armor on it, intelligence, vitality, and it's got 3 sockets, so nothing really special there. Same deal as helmets always have, intelligence, vitality, crit hit chance, and also a socket with cooldowns. And also we've got the shoulders. Shoulders here, not that bad in my opinion. They'll all resist. I would like armor instead. And if I had to change the percent life, which I am happy with, but if I had to change the percent life, I would go with cooldowns. And also, last but not least, Mage Fists. I'm going to be talking here real fast about 4 items that you have a choice of using. You could go and use the Mage Fist, Hexing Pants, Leoric's Crown, and also the Cinder Coat. Now, I'm going to go ahead and explain what items that I like, and there are 2 of them. So we'll go ahead and eliminate the 2 that I do not like right now. Mage Fist, don't like them. The extra 5% damage is great, but I feel like there are better items that could be used in its place. So we're going to go ahead and eliminate the Mage Fist because there are better items. Cinder Coat, I feel like, is not really special. It does have, again, the 5% damage and also the reduced resource cost of fire skills. But I feel like if you have a good management of how much arcane power you should be using, you really don't need Cinder Coat. Because again, it could be a waste of a gear slot for the other 2 items, which are Leoric's Crown and Hexing Pants. Now, before I get the explanation down, Season 1 I did Leoric's Crown, and I really enjoyed it a lot. I got cooldowns, and that means that I got more I got more black holes. I got to go ahead and cast more black hole, and that gives me crowd control, and it also gives me more damage because of the uptime that I have from cooldowns. So Leor's Crown was great. I am spending a lot of blood shards on Hexing Pants though. Hexing Pants makes it so that every time I move around, I'm going to be getting resource regeneration, and also I'm going to be getting damage boosted up for 25%. So that kind of, I guess, in a way, that can help out your arcane regen. So great, but also that damage as well too. I am trying to go for Hexing Pants with Blood Shards. Season 1, I tried Leor's Round and I enjoyed it, like I just stated. But I want to try to do something different. Season 2, it's a time to refresh, do something fun, get start all over. So I want to try something different and get Hexing Pants. I didn't try it for Season 1. They did fix a bug due to the Hexing Pants not working well. And now since it's fixed, it's all good. So I do want to try it out. It does work with the damage over time. It does work with the damage over time from Firebirds. But just again, just a brief explanation, and I'm going to leave the details open right there as well too. So I would say in my order, it would be Hexing Pants, Leorc's Crown, Cindercoat, Mage Fist. That's the order that I would say the 4 items. Now, you might be wondering, how come you're wearing Mage Fist right now then? I still haven't found Leorc's Crown, and I still haven't found Hexing Pants. We're still trying to find them. So we're just using it for now, just for a placeholder. And it has attack speed. I'd rather prefer vitality, but it will do for now. This is the best Mage Fist that I've found so far. Alright, but again, if you want to get further details on items, I did talk about items in further depth in greater level 38 in that episode. So if you want to go ahead and check out my videos, you can go ahead and check out that one for more item description. But we're going to go ahead and pop in the 38. Let's go ahead and try this out. So again, we're slowly going up. We did 38 last time, and now we're going to be doing 39. And a couple more days later, we're going to go ahead and do 40, 41. Here we go. Wish me luck. Let's see what happens. Alright. I'm going to be talking about the maps and also the monsters as well too. And also the things that are popping in the top of my head. So it may be random what I'm speaking. So I hope that you guys do understand. But again, it's all from my point of view. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this right now. Monsters that I see are skeletons. And with skeletons come archers. And archers we do want to be wary of. We do want to watch out. Ranged minions hurt. They hurt a whole bunch, and we don't want to deal with that. We want to just keep pressing on. So, we've got ranged minions so far from what I can see, so we're just going to try to move on as best as we can. We've got the yellow following us. He's at half HP right now, which is not a problem. That's very good. And again, we're trying to use our AoE to hit other mobs as well too. So, again, we got those archers. We're going to try to use our crowd control on those archers instead of just focusing damage on yellow mobs. Got Paragon 400, that's nice. When you level up, also another thing I'll state here small, is when you do level up, you do damage. You actually do AoE damage that's centered around you. And also you get full HP. Just take that in mind. Maybe could help out, I don't know. Most of the time not looking at the blue bar. Sitting on the poison just because of the HP, the health regen I can get. This is a blue mob, so I am going to be sticking around with it for a little. Blue mobs, they do have less health than yellows. Yellows have a lot of HP. Blues, they still have HP. They're still hard to kill, but not as tough as yellows. So again, the goal here is to just keep moving on. Don't want to stop. See, we got some archers shooting. If you can see the arrows shooting at me, so we're trying to... If we can, we're trying to get the black hole to be used on the archers. So again, we're making this guy follow us. We're not going to be focusing on him too much. So I see archers in the corner. Oh, man. John Doerr uses S of Joanne to suck in and crowd control the minions. So that's why I missed my black hole. We're going to go ahead and move on those. These guys have the fire damage over time on them. Gonna keep going on here. Now the problem is that you've got to watch out for is long maps. If it's a long map and you're not seeing as much champions like blue minions, yellow minions, you're gonna have a tough time. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have a tough time. You gotta watch out for that. We have a conduit, that's great. We'll go ahead and pick it up. I'm looking at the bar right here right now, and it is a low. We're still at low percentages, so we're just gonna go ahead and pick it up and move on as best we can. We do got the. Let's see here. He's got the fire damage on him. Go ahead and kill him. And we're looking at the bottom right now, and the bottom bar conduit just ran out. We've got a yellow, so we're just going to apply, like I stated earlier, we're just going to apply the damage over time. And actually, you know what? That's the end of the rift, so we're not going to even deal with him at all. Now, it was a Hulk, and I like to kill Hulks because they provide a lot of purple stat. But since that was the end of the rift, no. We need to keep moving on. That's the focus. Maybe we could get better monsters. And are these better monsters right now? Where there's still skeletons. So, there's still skeletons. You gotta watch out for archers. With skeletons means more archers. Again, I do want to say if I stutter or if I don't make any sense, guys. But again, I'm just speaking from the top of my head. Speed pylon. What do I think about it? It's not the best, but it does do the job of kiting. So one thing that I like to do from every now and then is when I do find speed pylon, I like to run around the minions. Run around the minions so I can go ahead and get the damage over time, and also I can survive better, you know. Kiting. Basically, kiting is what it is. Okay, so we got a blue. I try to tell viewers, if you guys are not feeling confident, try not to exceed 2 champions. That is my recommendation. If you are feeling confident though, go all for it. Go ahead, try it out. Yeah. But let's go ahead and talk about the monsters a little more. One thing that I do see that's scary is oh man, we don't have passives right now. One thing that I do see scary is these exorcists. Definitely got to go ahead and crowd control them. So we've got to take notes. We got health potions in the back. We've got exorcists and skeletons. But this is the end of the round. Great. So we're not going to deal with these guys at all. It is worth to kill whites, but it was the end of the rift. So we're not going to be, you know, again, it's all about time. Got to keep moving on. Okay, this is yellow. We're going to back up here. This monster, I'll talk about this monster, the yellow champ. He can be dangerous in melee range because he has a automatic stun applied to him. So you can get stun locked, and that is a no. If you get stunned, more monsters can crowd around you, and especially in a stun lock, don't want that happening. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna use black hole on the champion. I'm gonna be using it for my own protection benefit. So I know he's burning on the other side of the screen. Excuse me, on the other side of the wall. I see burning animation, so he is burning. Go ahead and use a potion right there. We'll go ahead and track some more minions, and then we will fall back. See what's going on here. Let's go on the other side. Let's do that instead. If I go too far away, if I don't drag him with me, he's not going to be burning anymore. And I like to drag yellows. I like to drag them with me. So that's why I went on this side instead. If I felt like if I were to go more forward in the middle section, when I was in the middle section, he wouldn't have been following me because he was so big he couldn't fit through the door. The champ was so big he could not fit through the door, and that means my damage over time would have ran out. So again, it is my opinion. If you don't like killing the yellows, if you want to keep moving on, that's not a problem at all. We've got a shield. We'll just pick this up, not a problem. We don't have teleport up. We can't get teleport up as often because we have shielding. And in order for illusionist to work, you have to be hit. You have to lose life percent. But we will keep dragging this down. I still want to catch his attention, and I see him walking towards us. But shielding is almost done. And it is done. So we got to be more wary here. It does. Okay, so the enemy did have Jailer. I did not check that out actually. Gotta watch out for Jailer. We've got a lot of mobs here. We got a lot of big packs. That's great. Okay, I'm gonna wait here. Okay, alright. Oh god, that's not good. I'm hoping that I got the intention from them. They had frozen in jail. That's like a horrible combo. I'm gonna go ahead and cast out on the end of the hallway there. Rift Guardian is here. What is it? Okay, so this guy isn't bad. Because I have Gem of Efficacious Toxin, I don't have to really freak out. I don't have to worry about HP. So when he starts tickling me on the ground, I can go ahead and just take it. Another thing that you can do, see, so this is what I'm looking at here right now. I'm looking at how much time I have, and it's 7 minutes. That's great. That's a good thing. We have plenty of time to kill this guy. So I'm not going to be running around. I'm just going to be focusing on DPS. I'm just going to focus on trying to get my black holes down. If you are struggling on time, usually what I like to say is try to get a good 5 minutes in when you're fighting the Rift Guardian. If you have 3 minutes when you're probably, you know, 4 Greater Rift 40, it may be too late. That's when you got to try to find, you got to kite and try to do damage and find a pylon, or you got to just find a pylon straight up and hope that, you know, the enemy is teleporting towards you, the Greater Rift Guardian is teleporting towards you. But see, just like what I'm doing right now, I'm kiting just a little bit. I'm trying to explore the area more, but I'm still focusing more on damage. If you don't have that much time, you can't be doing this. You've got to find that pylon. If you're very close to killing them, that is. If you're not close to killing them, then it might be game over. One thing that I do want to talk about here as well is how what do I want to say? I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say here. A lot of people, to clear efficiently, all they do is open the gate. All they do is open for the Greater Rift. And if it is not a good map, if it is not good monsters, then they just leave. And one of the sayings that I have is always finish what you start. Now, I know that trying to find the correct monsters is a big part of this game. It's all about RNG. And I understand that that's a very effective way to try to get higher in the Greater Rifts. But right now, no, I don't mind trying to do my best to trying to go ahead and complete. I don't mind that at all. Now this is the end. For example here, if you're running short on time and you need a pylon, there is a pretty good chance. See, let's see here. We got one pylon here. There is a pretty good chance that a pylon is going to be spawning on the other side in the beginning of the level. So again, just waiting. We got time. We got 4 minutes. He's just trying to tickle the area. And he should be dead. That's it. We got a skullgrass, and we got some firebirds, and I forgot what this one's called. I've seen it in a while. I'm surprised that I actually got it. We'll go ahead and get a 40, and we'll be trying to do this one next time. Yeah, so we'll be trying to do a 40. The goal for me is to try to complete 42. I want to try to do a 42. Let me go ahead and show the leaderboard real fast. I did drop down a tad bit. The main focus today, see, I'm 85. I was placed at 49, somewhere around there. I was placed there. But, you know, the more time that you spend not playing the game, of course you're going to be pulled down a little more. But that's not a problem. The main focus for me today was to try to get Greater Rifts a little higher, the G Rift keys. Everything that I do solo myself. I do depend on other players sometimes to get some higher Greater Rift keys, but most of the time it is me doing my own work. I try to do it. Now, remember, I said most of the time. Sometimes I ask for help. It's not a problem. If you need some help to get some higher Greater Rifts, that's not a problem as well too. No problem with that. But other than that, guys, I hope that helped you guys out. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask. That's not a problem. You can go ahead and leave a comment. If you think that I could have done something better, go ahead and ask as well too. But other than that, we'll try to do a Greater Rift 40. And I'm going to be releasing some other videos as well too. I'm going to be making a new series, which I'm debating on if I should start or not. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to be what I'm going to be doing with this series. I'm not going to say yet what it is. I'm going to be doing the Greater Rift completions, the point of view series, very slowly, not every day, just a different video to do. And then also I'm going to be doing, of course, the daily progression reports that I do. Every day I make a video ever since Season 2 started. But other than that, guys, you can go and check out the Twitch information above. You can also go ahead and check out the details on the side as well, too. Other than that, I'm taking off. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.